Hello, this is Corey Funk for Funk's Film Reviews again. This will be my fourth review that I did today for each year. I'm doing I started doing them yesterday, which started with 1981, the year I was born, and now I'm on 1987. I did four, this will be my fourth one today. I started with Amadeus, and then I did The Breakfast Club, and then I did Aliens, and now 1987. And my favorite film of 1987 is Rob Reiner's The Princess Bride, starring Cary Elwes, Robin Wright, Chris Sarandon, Mandy Patinkin, Andre the Giant, Wallace Shawn, Billy Crystal, a lot of huge names. Oh yeah, Peter Falk plays the grandfather, and Fred Savage plays the grandson. And at this particular, it is basically about a grandfather who's reading a fantasy love story, to his grandson called The Princess Bride. And this film is a beautiful, beautiful film, and it's also has Cary Elwes' character is the main character. He plays Wesley, who's in love with Buttercup. Chris Sarandon is the main bad guy. He's Prince Humperdinck, and he also has Count Rugen, who is his that actor's name is Christopher Guest. I was kind of I don't know, like I had a brain fart. I forgot his name for that second. But it's basically it's about true love and true love adventure, and just it's a wonderful, wonderful story and all that. And Wesley goes, when he disappears and all, he comes back, and they tell the story about the Dread Pirate Roberts. And when he comes back, turns out he was the Dread Pirate Roberts. But if you watch the story, you'll understand that that name was passed on and passed on. And he's trying to, and then he ends up trying to rescue his is named after, like, it's called The Princess Bride, and Princess Buttercup, who's Robin Wright, and he's trying to rescue her in this movie. But he ends up teaming up with good old Inigo Montoya. He's like, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Like, everybody remembers that. Or good old Fezzik, which is Andre the Giant, rests in peace. He's like, if you don't stop making rhymes, I made it. Does anybody want a peanut? Like, he just, such a great film and all that. And this was a film I remember I used to go to my grandmother's, and she had the VHS copy, and we used to watch it. And it's still to this day, even at my age and all that, it's kind of crazy. My last year's favorite movie was Aliens, which is a sci-fi action horror film. And then you go to a PG-rated love story adventure fantasy called The Princess Bride as my favorite film of the next year. And basically it's about that fantasy story, but it's also about this relationship between the grandfather and grandson. And the grandfather comes over and reads this book, and Mark Knopfler, it even earned an Academy Award nomination for Mark Knopfler for a song called Storybook Love. It's like, and to this day, like, this movie now has like a huge following at the time. And I recommend The Princess Bride to anybody. If you want good laughs, watch Princess Bride, and you'll find other characters like Miracle Max, portrayed by Billy Crystal, is good luck with storming the castle. Like, just, yeah, Princess Bride is still to this day one of the greatest films ever made, especially in the 80s, and it is my favorite film of 1987. Rob Reiner did something really special with that movie, and it's like, and he actually directed a lot of good movies. He directed Misery, which is total opposite type film. He did A Few Good Men. He did the only one we want to not talk about is North. We want to forget that one ever happened. And like later, he also did like This Is Spinal Tap, which is a great music mockumentary type comedy. And I do recommend This Is Spinal Tap as well. But yeah, but my favorite film of 1980, oh, I forgot Stand By Me. That's another one of the classic films directed by Rob Reiner. And I highly recommend, if you ever see The Princess Bride, it is such a heartwarming film. To this day, I still it still touches my heart when I watch this film. I still love this film to this day. And it baffles me how the only Oscar nomination it got was original song. Yeah, good old his storybook story. Yeah, the song at the end of Mark Knopfler, who's the guitarist and singer from Dire Straits. That's the only Oscar nom he got. Like, yes, the guitarist and singer has an Academy Award nomination from Dire Straits for that movie. And I do recommend Princess Bride, which, like I said, my favorite films of the certain years. This one's like a very feel-good, family-friendly action movie. And then last year was a very violent action sci-fi horror film. And so yeah, watch The Princess Bride. I think you guys will truly love The Princess Bride. I don't know anybody that really doesn't love this film. I'm sure there is, because everybody, I've read reviews of people hating The Breakfast Club, and I kind of want to slap them for that one. But not really. But you get what I mean. It just, that's a movie, that's one of those movies where somebody like says, I don't like The Breakfast Club. I'm like, okay, I don't trust your judgment in film. But again, that's my opinion. Everybody has the right to have their opinion. But yes, I highly do recommend watching The Princess Bride. And then I have like I said, I'm doing all the way to 2023. I won't do my 2024 till the year is officially ending, and I will do a top 10 of every film that I watched in 2024. But yeah, it's 1987 right now for this year. Next will be 88. And it's Funk Film Reviews. Again, Princess Bride gets a double gold. And next will be 1988. I'm Corey Funk, and this has been Funk's Film Reviews. Have yourself a good one. Bye.